Wealth is more than just money. It's health, relationships, time control, reputation, and peace. Is wealth built before it's banked? Wealth, it isn't built in a bank account. It's built in your habits. It's built in discipline. It's built in who you become. And your net worth is a byproduct of your self-worth. So many times people, they try to grow money without growing themselves. They chase deals, trends, cycles, but they don't upgrade their standards. You don't attract wealth. You align with it. Stop buying an image and start buying income. Every dollar you earn has a job. But if you want to grow financially, ask yourself, who am I valuable to? All right, let's go. Welcome back to the Live100 podcast. I'm Jason Yarusi. If you are tired, not feeling fit, tired just not having to focus, tired just not having a life that you deserve, this is your place to be. Today, let's dive into wealth. Is wealth built before it's banked? The question here lies in is that you hear the word wealth and what do you see? Do you see money? Do you see freedom? Is it a number that you magically have come up with in your bank account? Well, if that's all you see, you're already playing too small. Wealth, it isn't built in a bank account. It's built in your habits. It's built in discipline. It's built in who you become. And your net worth is a byproduct of your self-worth. So many times people, they try to grow money without growing themselves. They chase deals, trends, cycles, but they don't upgrade their standards. You don't attract wealth. You align with it. You become disciplined. You become patient. You become consistent when nobody's watching. Wealth grows when your character and where your character compounds. You know, you see so many times that people jump into a stock that they hear about, on social media or on Reddit or with their friends, and the stock goes up and then it immediately goes down and they sell at a loss, right? Because they thought that wealth was going to be quick, wealth was going to be easy, that it would just be something they could hear about. But if you want to grow financially, ask yourself, who am I valuable to? Money, it flows to value creation. You solve bigger problems, serve more people, improve your skill set, become irreplaceable in a room. The market pays you for solutions, not intentions. It's the problems you seek that the creation of the solution will make you wealthy. If your income is flat, your value to the marketplace is flat. And that's not an insult. Well, maybe it is. If you're not adding value out there to society, you have to change that narrative, because that in there lies the opportunity for you to grow your wealth. Discipline is the multiplier. You don't build wealth in big moments. You build it in your daily decisions, saying no to distraction, investing when it's boring, showing up when it's inconvenient, keeping promises to yourself. Ask yourself, if you're not having what you want in your life, when's the last time you broke a promise to yourself? And on the opposite, when's the last time you kept the promise that you told yourself that you would commit to? Discipline, it compounds just like capital. Most people, they want this explosive growth. They want to do this one thing and they magically overnight are transformed, whether it's in your body, just going to the gym one time, or just going and putting money into one stock, or investing into crypto, or buying that one piece of real estate. The wealthy, they don't gamble. They position themselves for success. In your past and in your present, how are you positioning yourself for success? And if the question or answer is, I'm not certain, it's time to lock in. It's time to lock down. It's time to put your intention into solving the problems that lie in front of you so you can position yourself for greatness. Technically, wealth grows when you own things that produce. A business, real estate, equity, skill sets, assets put money back into your pocket. And the liabilities, the things that we think make us look rich, right? The fancy car, the big house that stretches us, right? All the nice clothes, the watches, the belts, the shoes, right? They may impress people, but they're impressing people who aren't building anything anyway. I was thinking the other day about insults because someone was worried about looking foolish in front of people. And my response was simply that the people that you are looking at that potentially have the time to try to put you down are losers, because they're actually not doing anything in their own life. The people that are making change, they're too busy doing things. They're too busy taking it. And they would say, keep going. They would say, just try one more time. They would say, do it, because you know what you're doing right now? You're trying. You're putting in the effort. And you know what the people who are criticizing you are doing? Hoping that some kind of change will happen, or not. Or just sitting in their own self-pity. Stop buying an image and start buying income. Every dollar you earn has a job. If you don't assign it, right, it disappears. If you think money comes easy and you just put it somewhere and then all of a sudden it magically disappears, it's because you didn't give that money a job. Wealth is more than just money. It's health, relationships, time control, reputation, and peace. And when you start to build wealth in your life through money creation, through job creation, you're able to help others and you're able to reinvent yourself. Because if you have money but no health, you're bankrupt. If you have money but you lack integrity, you're exposed. And the goal isn't just to make money, it's to build a life where your kids see discipline, where your team sees you as a leader who stands up and helps bring them forward through good times and bad. And your community, it sees the impact that you're placing upon others. That's the generational wealth. Growing wealth in life means living at 100, not 80, not when it's convenient, not just when you feel like it. It's 100% responsibility, effort, and ownership. When you operate at 100, you create margin, creates opportunity, and opportunity, it creates wealth. So don't ask, how do I get rich? Ask, who do I need to become? What skills do I need to master? What assets do I need to acquire? What distractions do I need to eliminate from my daily life? Wealth, it isn't luck, it's structure. It's standard, it's self-control. And you don't build wealth by chasing money. You build wealth by becoming the person of which money can trust. And that simply is living 100. Now, for you who have gone on this journey and are still searching, there's a reason you hear this podcast today, because it's time for you to take control back. It's time for you to implement and execute and keep the promises to you first and foremost. All right, if this message resonated with you today, go down there and leave us an honest rating and review. It helps us continue to get the show out to the masses, and share this with someone else who just needs to get out of their own way, who needs to get out there and hear this message today so they can get out and make the difference you know they can do. That's what I have for you today. Let's do this.